Hello, we are going to start a new chapter which has to do about data aggregation and grouping. Dataset categorization and grouping is a critical component of data analysis. Pandas library has flexible and high-performance features for data grouping. First, let's have a look about groupby mechanics. Group operations use the term split, apply, combine. In the first stage of the process, the data in the data frame or a series is divided into groups based on a key. Separation can be done on any of the axes of the object. For example, the data frame can be grouped along rows axis equals 0 or along columns axis equal 1. After separation, a function is applied for each group. Finally, the result of these functions is combined in the final object, see photo. So, we are having this data frame which has these keys and this data. They are separated such that A is separated in one group, B is in one group, and C is in one group. Then we are applying a function, which in this case is sum. Then we are combining the result. So for A, it will be 0 plus 5 plus 10, it's 15. Then for B, 5 plus 10, 15 plus 15 is 30. And for C, the result is 45. Key grouping can be different. A list of array of values that has the same size as the axis being grouped. A value that indicates the column name in the data frame. A dictionary or a series that corresponds between the values of the axis being grouped and the group names. A function call in the index axis. Let's have an example, but before doing that, let's minimize this a bit. Go to Spider and from pandas import star x1 equal data frame key 1, so it's a dictionary, key 1, which is a list with the values A, again A, B, again B, and A. Then the other key will be key 2, which again is a list with the values 1, 2, again 1, again 2, and 1. Another key will be data 1, which again will be a list with the values 0.2, 0.25, 0.3, 0.35, and 0.4. And data 2, which again is a list with the values 1.4, 1.45, 1.5, 1.55, and 1.6. Let's have a look at the result for x1. So, print x1 equal new line and x1. Let's print some dashes. Let's execute it up until here. So, the columns will be key 1, key 2, data 1, and data 2. The indexes would be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Suppose we want to calculate the average value of the data 1 column using the group key 1. One way to do that is we want to group by x1 from key 1, and then we want to take only x1 of data 1. So let's minimize this again, and x2 equal x1 from data 1 group by x1 from key 1. The result x2 is an object of type groupby which contains intermediate data for the group key x1 of key 1. If we want to calculate the average values, we must write x3 equal x2.me. Let's copy and paste these two. Here we have x2 and here we have x2. x3 here and x3 here. Execute it up until here. So, as we said, x2 is an object of type groupby. You cannot see anything here for x2. However, x3 will calculate the mean value of the group created by x2. Let's have a look. First, it will divide by key 1. So A will be these two columns and this column. And then it will take only data 1. So 0.2 plus 0.25 plus 0.4 divided by 3, because we're calculating the mean value, the result is 0.28333. However, when the grouping is done for B, we can see that there are only two values, 0.3 plus 0.35. 0.3 plus 0.35 divided by 2, because there are only two values, so the values will be 0.32499999, which will be rounded to 0.325. So x3 will calculate the mean value of the group x2. The same result is in this part here. The result will be a series that has the unique values in the column key 1. So type of x3, it should be a series which contains the unique values in the column key 1. So the keys in the column key 1 will be A and B. If a group by method is a list of fields separated by commas, the grouping will be done by the field specified. So we would like to do x4 equal x1. We'll take only the data 1. The grouping, it will do a list of groups. So now we have these brackets, x1 of key 1 and x1 of key 2. And we would like to calculate again the mean values. Copy and paste these two lines. Put it here x4 and here x4. Execute this. x4 will have two indexes, key 1 and key 2. It will separate groups by A1, which is in this one. A1 will be 0.2 plus 0.4, it's 0.6. Divided by 2 will be 0.3. There will be only A2, so the result will be 0.25, which is here. For B1 will be only one value, which in this case is 0.3, and for B2 will be only one value, which is 0.35, which is this value here. If we do type of x4, we'll see that this is a series. However, if we do x4.index, we'll see that we'll have multi-index, which is A1, A2, B1, and B2. The same result is in this part here. That's it regarding the first part of group by mechanics. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next sessions.